Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Joshua Russell, once again. Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all having an awesome day today. And right now I'm going to be doing another video. This time I'm going to be talking about whether or not I should review original games or remastered games. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know by now that when a video game is remastered, it's been made to improve some things over the original. Remastered versions of games will have updated graphics, higher resolution, and increased frame rate, but the gameplay will stay mostly the same. Remastered versions of video games will also have the DLC and will also add new control options. Now, I've played several remastered versions of certain video games. Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Marvel's Spider-Man, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, and the God of War games, specifically the first 3 games. Now, I've been going back and forth whether or not I should review the original versions of video games that I own or the remastered editions. I've decided that I'm going to review both versions. That way I'll compare both versions of the same game. I also own the original versions of several video games like The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, The Last of Us, BioShock, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Tomb Raider 2013. I'm going to be reviewing the original versions of all of those games because I've played those games the most. Now let's go over the differences for some of the remastered video games that I've played. First off, Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. The Return to Arkham remasters of both of these games have been upgraded from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4, bringing improved graphics, lighting, and shadow effects. Character models and textures have been more detailed, with visible suit fibers, realistic damage, and blood or dirt effects on clothing. The PS4 and Xbox One versions use a single control scheme similar to Batman Arkham Origins and Batman Arkham Knight, and the Joker's hair is darker to match his later appearances. These remasters also feature clearer cutscenes and higher frame rates, especially in Arkham City, which now has an unlocked frame rate. In Arkham Asylum, the remaster adds rain effects, new lighting, and changes the character appearances such as Batman's redesigned mouth and the Joker's altered outfit and brighter color scheme. Cutscenes have no motion blur or camera shake, and Batman's battle damage and dirt buildup are more detailed as the story progresses. Killer Croc's behavior has been slightly adjusted to make encounters more unpredictable, and environmental color tones have been shifted to grayer hues. Other differences include the visual changes in Detective Mode, the Titan effects on Poison Ivy's arena, and the details on Scarecrow's mask. Additionally, the Joker is now playable on both PlayStation and Xbox, unlike the original PlayStation exclusive version. In Arkham City, Batman's cape and cowl are darker and more textured, while the Joker and Batman show more visible signs of the Titan disease. All DLC costumes are available from the start, and the Penguin's character model has been slightly redesigned. The environmental lighting and reflections are more dynamic, and certain visual details like Catwoman's suit, Talia al Ghul's black hair, and Two-Face's more exposed scarring add to the realism. The Gotham City skyline and color palette have been altered, and minor bugs such as subtitle delays were fixed for a more smoother overall experience. Alright, now let's talk about Marvel's Spider-Man. In the remastered version, the visuals received a major upgrade. The city environment features ray-traced reflections, ambient shadows, higher fidelity textures, and more realistic character models. It also introduced a new character model for Peter Parker, replacing John Bumniak's face with Ben Jordan to better match Yuri Lowenthal's voice acting. And I know a lot of people were pissed off about it, but for me, it didn't bother me too much. I still preferred the original character model for Peter Parker in the 2018 game, but the 2020 version kinda grew on me. From a technical standpoint, the remastered version offers performance and fidelity modes, and significantly shorter loading times thanks to the PlayStation 5's SSD and hardware. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered has all of the suits from the 2018 game. It also has the City That Never Sleeps DLC, new photo mode features, and support for PS5 features like 3D audio and the DualSense's haptics and adaptive triggers. While the core story, mission structure, and open world design remain the same as the original, the remastered version presents the experience in a more polished and smoother way. Next up, we have Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. In the Remastered collection, all 3 games run at 1080p resolution and target 60 frames per second. The visuals have been significantly enhanced. Higher resolution textures, improved lighting and shaders, updated character models, and environmental geometry. The control schemes and gameplay mechanics have been tweaked and unified across the trilogy. For example, the aim assist and grenade controls in the first game were adjusted to match the later titles, and button layouts were made consistent across all 3. Certain PS3 specific features such as motion controls in the first game were removed. New features were added in the remaster: a photo mode, new difficulty settings, Explorer and Brutal, a chapter time trial speedrun mode, and additional trophy support. On the flip side, the multiplayer components from the original PS3 versions of Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 were removed from the collection, as only the single-player campaigns are included. Alright, now let's talk about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the first game, the original version featured more traditional RPG shooting mechanics with wider reticle bloom and class-based weapon restrictions. In the remastered version, these mechanics are rebalanced. Aim assist and tighter shooting feel, removal of any class-specific weapon penalties, improved vehicle handling, and better cover functionality. The gameplay across the trilogy and the remaster also benefits from unified character creation. You could carry the same look of Commander Shepard across all 3 games, and the visual presentation is upgraded to 4K with revamped textures, lighting, and character models. Story-wise and in terms of content, the core narratives haven't changed. The story for all 3 games are the same, and the remastered version includes nearly all of the DLC, with the exception of one lost add-on for the first game. Additionally, technical improvements include modern PC controller support, ultra-wide display, faster loading times, and bug fixing across the board. Now there are several video games that I want to be remastered. For example, I want remastered versions of the Infamous games, Infamous and Infamous 2. I also want remastered versions of other video games like the first Assassin's Creed game, LA Noire, Mortal Kombat 2011, Batman Arkham Origins, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. So in the end, I love playing both the original and remastered versions of my favorite games. Each one gives me something different. The originals have that nostalgic charm and authenticity, while the remasters bring those same worlds to life with better visuals, smoother performance, and updated features. I really enjoy seeing how different developers enhance the experience without changing the heart of what made their original games special in the first place. Whether it's Batman Arkham City, Uncharted 3, or Mass Effect 2, both versions have their own strengths, and that's what makes replaying them worth it. But no matter how good a remaster looks or feels, I'll always appreciate the originals for setting the foundation, and I can't wait to review both versions of my favorite games and compare how far they've come over the years. It's fascinating to see how gaming evolves, and revisiting these worlds is always a blast, so stay tuned for my upcoming reviews of the originals and their remastered counterparts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like me on Facebook. Take care, and I'll see you guys later.